Hey boys and girls, Mr. G here. I miss all of you. I hope you're staying safe at home. I'm here to tell you that we're still going to be doing field day this year. Field day is going to be a little different. Before you do field day this year, I'm going to need you to get permission from your parent, guardian, or whoever you may live with. Make sure that when you do field day, you do it outside because you are going to be getting wet. We are going to be doing 6 activities. Each activity is going to be 10 minutes long. If you want to do it a little longer, you can. If you have a brother, a sister, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, parent, guardian, whoever you live with that you want to do this at home, feel free to. The more people, the better. All of the materials that you're going to need can be found at your house. They don't have to be the exact materials that I use, but come on over here and let's check out what I have. You are going to need at least 2 buckets big enough to fit water inside of them. You are going to need at least 1 cup for, you guessed it, water. You're going to need 1 sponge or a small to medium sized towel or rag. You're going to need 2 balls, both different sizes. If you use the same ball though, that's okay. You're going to need 1 spoon and 1 egg. The spoon has to be large enough to fit the egg onto it. If you don't have an egg, that's okay. Just use a spoon, and anything that you could fit on top of that spoon would work perfect. And then you're going to need either a pillowcase or a large towel. I don't have a pillowcase big enough for me, so I'm going to use a towel. The towel I'm going to use is my Spider-Man towel because, well, I like Spider-Man. Let's get started. We're going to do, this is going to be our potato sack race. I don't have a potato sack, I have my Spider-Man towel. If you have a pillowcase, you could use that, or you could use your towel. You're going to pick a starting line and something to go around. My starting line is this orange bucket here. I'm going to hop down around the tree. I'm going to come back to the orange bucket. That's 1 lap. I'm going to do it 2 times. Feel free to do it as many times as you want. Here we go.
Let the games begin.
Woo!
Let the games begin.
Woo! Made it! Hey boys and girls, that last activity was a blast. This next activity is going to be our egg carry. This is personally one of my favorites. You need your spoon, big spoon, medium spoon, small spoon, doesn't matter. And you need your egg. You don't have to have an egg. If you don't have an egg, guess what? Use something that's small enough to fit on the spoon. That's fine. What you're going to do is you're going to need a starting line. I picked the orange bucket here. And you're going to need something that you're going to go around. I'm going to go around that tree. You have to hold the spoon in your mouth. If you can't hold it in your mouth, you can hold it in your hand. That's perfectly fine. And you're going to do 2 laps going around and coming back to the starting line and around again. For a bonus challenge at the end, if you want to take the egg, throw it in the air and try to catch it without it breaking, I'd like to see that. Here we go.
I'm gonna be a people person in the room. A people, I'ma be the kid for the win. Let the games begin. A people person in the room. A people, I'ma be the kid for the win.
All right, I did it. Now we have our bonus challenge. I'm going to throw it in the air. I'm going to try to catch it. Hopefully Mr. G doesn't get egg all over him. Here we go. I have not practiced this, by the way, so who knows how it's going to go. Ready? Woo! I did it! Let's do it.
Let the games begin.
All right, boys and girls, we're having a blast. This is awesome. Our next activity is going to be our ball throw. You need either a small or medium-sized ball for this, or anything that you could throw. This one's pretty simple. What you're going to do is you can either throw the ball just like we learned in gym class, overhand from your ear over, or underhand from your knee under. You're going to throw the ball as far as you can. You need to let the ball stop, and you're going to count how many steps it takes for you to get to that ball, and you are going to try to do it a second time and see if you could beat your first score. Here we go. I'm going to throw it overhand. I'm going to let it roll. I'm going to wait for it to stop. Now the way I'm going to count my steps, I'm going to start at my starting line, and I'm going to put 1 foot in front of the other. Each step is 1. All right, 66 steps, not too bad. All right, boys and girls, I'm having a blast. I hope you're having just as much fun at home. This next activity, it's gonna be our ball carry. We need a starting line. I have my orange bucket, and you need to carry the ball without using your hands. I'm gonna show you a couple ways that you can do that. You can either hold the ball between your legs like this. You could hold the ball under your chin like this, no hands, or you could hold the ball with your shoulder and your head like this. One way you cannot carry the ball is under your shirt. This would be cheating, so we're not gonna do that. It's too easy. All right, I'm gonna get started. Here we go. I'm gonna carry the ball like this, 2 laps. Woo, I made it. All right, boys and girls, now is, I'm sure, what's going to be the funnest part for you guys. This is the time where you're going to get wet. You're going to need a cup for this one, and you're going to need your 2 buckets. Your 1 bucket has to have water in it. What you're going to do is you're going to fill up your cup with water. You are going to throw the water in the air. You're going to try to catch it, and you're going to dump it back into the empty bucket. You need to do that at least 5 times. At the end of doing it 5 times, you're gonna see how much water you have in your bucket over here. After that, you're then gonna attempt it a second time, and you're gonna see if you can get more water on your second turn. Here we go. Five. Let's do it. All right, boys and girls, that last one was a blast. I definitely got soaking wet. This one, I'm probably gonna get even more wet. For this activity, you are going to need a sponge or a small to medium size rag. You're gonna need your 2 buckets again, 1 bucket with water in it, 1 bucket without water in it. You're gonna start at your starting line, which for me is my buckets. You're gonna then need something that you're gonna go around. For me, it's the tree. I'm gonna get my sponge nice and wet. I'm then going to have to hold the sponge without using my hands, so I can either hold the sponge between my knees, under my chin, or under my arms, or if you guys have a more creative way, feel free to show me. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hop around the tree. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna squeeze my sponge into my bucket. I'm then gonna wet my sponge again, and I'm going to do it 2 more laps to see how much water I could get in my bucket. Let's get started. And there you have it. All right, boys and girls, that was a blast. Field day was so much fun. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I miss all of you. I hope that you're staying safe. And remember, the 2 big things I always tell you in gym class is try your hardest and have fun. Woo!